Hi everyone, welcome back to the Airing Austin YouTube channel. My name is Austin, and today we're going to be reviewing Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And this will be a spoiler-free movie review for any of you who do not want to know anything about the movie. I highly recommend you go and watch this one without being spoiled on anything, because this movie, it's very emotional. You will probably cry once or twice, and just based on that, I highly recommend it. It's probably the best Marvel movie of the entire year. Let's go ahead and jump into my review of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Again, spoiler-free review, just for you. We have Ryan Coogler returning as writer-director. I heard some rumors that he actually worked on the first script with Chadwick Boseman in mind, but because of the tragic passing that happened, they had to go back and rework the entirety of the script. And what they did here, it makes a lot of sense. I absolutely did not want them to recast T'Challa, or I guess Chadwick Boseman's character, and I did not want them to bring back Killmonger. So I'm sure you're all here wondering, what is the plot like? Is it your average Marvel movie where the bad guy is the same as the good guy, but just an evil version? No, they absolutely did not go that direction. I actually liked the villains a lot in this movie, except for the abundance of exposition. There was a lot of exposition to get through to really understand these characters, and that just didn't really feel all that natural. The villains were unique, more unique than your average Marvel villain. Some of the villains in this movie, they felt more like horror movie creatures than anything else, and this movie actually has a lot of death for a Marvel movie. I mean, it doesn't explicitly show anything. It is a Marvel movie, so yeah, no, characters aren't going to be that hardcore. They grow and they learn, and that is one of my most favorite aspects about this movie, is the fact that these characters who, from established movies, the ones that we don't know about, they come to the forefront in this movie. They take the mantle and they just run with it. And it is so emotional and compelling to watch, especially since Chadwick Boseman's no longer here, and his presence is definitely missing from this film. I can only imagine what they had to go through on the set, the emotions behind filming, all of that. The plot, to a point, confuses me, because at some point down the line in the other movies, Thanos had his little Thanos snap. You'd think that would trigger some kind of action with these people from Atlantis. But no, it comes down to the fact that Wakanda basically outed vibranium to the world, and the world's now hunting down vibranium, and they come across Atlantis, and it just made me feel like the villain was just evil to be evil, and he wanted to act on something random to make the plot go forward. But Austin, what does this all boil down to? Well, my kind viewer who made it this far into the video, thank you. It essentially all boils down to a war happening between Wakanda and Atlantis. Throughout the movie, the characters are dealing with not only their trauma, but basically a lot of world affairs, trying to not be blackmailed by Atlantis, also dealing with Namor, who that's the name of the villain, Namor. That's such a weird name. He has like little wings on his ankles. He looks like Cupid. It's not really that intimidating when Cupid is threatening war against you. Like what are you gonna do? Cancel Valentine's Day? As far as characters go throughout this movie, I have to say my two standouts were Okoye. She was stunning on screen. I loved seeing her character and what she went through and some of her own personal growth as well. She has a hell of an arc. Loved that. But I would have to say, Shuri takes the cake as far as character arcs go. She lost her brother, her father, and throughout this movie, she endures so much. Shuri, she just brings so much raw energy to this entire movie, to the point where I'm thinking to myself, I feel like I'm kind of at a funeral for Chadwick Boseman. This is very sad stuff. If you are a Marvel fan, you're going to love this movie. I thought the movie was just absolutely phenomenal. From the filmmaking to the visual effects. The visual effects, by the way, have far surpassed the first Black Panther movie. They were good. There were like one or two shots that stood out to me where, okay, that could have been a little bit better, but that's so absolutely nitpicky. I mean, I'm sure Marvel Studios has been really busy with other, bad properties, but yeah, no, other than that, the movie was absolutely beautiful. The cinematography was stunning to look at. And for those of you who appreciate your time, there is no end credits scene. There is a mid-credits scene, so stick around for that. It definitely changes a lot about the movie. With that being said, those are my thoughts on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Also, just to keep you guys informed, if you are subscribed to the channel and you watch the gaming live streams, we have a sub tree. And so if you guys want your names added to the sub tree, come and join the stream. Let us know. I'll write your name down on a sticky note and I will place it on the tree. That way, every time I look at the tree, I can see all of your pretty amazing names. With all the YouTube jargon out of the way, I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Take care.